A $300 camera versus a $5,000 camera lens combo. Look at the size difference. That's just huge. So I was just thinking, is it the photographer or the camera that takes the best photo? Sometimes when people view my photos, they're like, you must have a really good camera, or what camera do you use? I'm not quite sure that that's a compliment. Because do you ask a chef, what microwave did you cook my meal in? I mean, doesn't it make more sense to ask about the ingredients of the meal or the process? But the comments that people were making about my camera got me thinking, how much of my photography boils down to which camera I use? So I put both camera systems to the test, photographing a couple of high school seniors. I chose a simple one light setup and photographed at a great time of the day so that I could get edgy, punchy photographs. Here you can see two images from that session. One was taken with the cheaper camera and one was taken with the more expensive one. So can you tell the difference? To be honest, I'd be surprised if you could tell the difference between the photographs at this size on screen. So let's view them at 100% so you can see the difference in quality. So zooming in and pixel peeping, we can see that the more expensive camera is sharper with more details, an area like the hair and the skin. The cheaper camera has a little bit of a strange pink color going through the skin, whereas the other image is more natural. So from this example, we can see that it's almost impossible to tell the difference between the two images without looking at them in detail. I was wondering, how would these cameras perform side by side in a landscape photo shoot? You can see that once again, it's very difficult to tell which photograph was taken on which camera. The cheaper camera is not as sharp and the image color is not as natural, even though the settings on both cameras are the same. The cheaper camera also has a much noisier image, but the only way to see this clearly is to zoom up 100%. So this expensive camera was more accurate and easier to use on both shoots, except for the weight. Wrapping up, the $300 camera does pretty well against the $5,000 camera. But as you might expect, when it comes down to ease of use, accuracy, isolating your subject from the background, printing or viewing your images at a larger size, the more expensive camera cleans up. Still, I hope I've made a good point that if you take the time and learning how to take a great photograph, you can mostly get good results regardless of what camera and lens you use. In my opinion, the camera is the brush and the photographer is the artist. So next time somebody comes up to you and says, "So what camera do you use?" you can smile and look at them and say, "A good one." That's it. I'll catch you later.